Blake Shelton's kid makes fun of him for quitting The Voice, asking, "Why are you leaving him?" On The Voice, Blake Shelton is well known for making fun of the other coaches. Even presenter Carson Daly, who, like Shelton, has appeared on all 23 seasons to date, has joined in on the fun over the years, ridiculing the cowboy and even putting his marriage to Gwen Stefani to the test. Given how close Shelton and Daly have become, it should come as no surprise that the country music star not only is friends with Daly's son Jackson, age 13, but also that the two have a friendly back-and-forth relationship. Jackson showed this perfectly when he interviewed Shelton about his impending departure from The Voice and made fun of him for leaving his father. On NBC's Nightly News, Carson Daly's oldest child, Jackson Daly, interviewed Blake Shelton. The youngster showed that he had a good sense of humor when he guilt-tripped the cowboy with the following query: "You and my father have both been on The Voice the entire time. Why do you want to leave him?" Without missing a beat, Blake Shelton responded in a deadpan manner to Carson Daly's doppelganger. "You know, you were probably one when I first started working on this program, and I feel like I just wanted to hang around until I thought you were old enough to succeed without my help." Absolutely, I am certain that Jackson Daly played a major role in Blake Shelton's decision to leave The Voice. The child asked Shelton what advice he would give 13-year-olds like himself who were finally old enough to audition for the NBC singing competition, and the two continued to make fun of each other. Shelton answered in a humorous way, "I've heard you sing, therefore I would say that you probably aren't going to enjoy music, so please, for the sake of your own self-worth, don't put yourself through that." I don't know of any better example of how close the two have grown over the years than Blake Shelton slinging jabs at Carson Daly's teenage kid. But it was already clear how close they were to one another because Daly was the only member of the Voice family to be invited to Shelton and Gwen Stefani's wedding, and he even presided over the ceremony. Together, the two created the USA Network program Barmageddon, which has been picked up for a second season. And before you argue that Blake Shelton shouldn't be so harsh on the teenager, remember that Jackson Daly was more than capable of competing with the cowboy. Jackson gave Shelton one final burn while channeling his father's advice, saying, "He frequently advises me to fake it until you make it. What you've done is that." Even Blake Shelton struggled to maintain his composure with that one. The coming back as a country boy singer's entire conversation with Jackson Daly is available below. Jackson Daly is unlikely to feature on Blake Shelton's final season of The Voice, but you can watch his father Carson Daly manage the show when new episodes air on NBC at 8 p.m. on Mondays and 9 p.m. on Tuesdays. You can see what other series are starting shortly by looking at our 2023 TV schedule.